The heat wave certainly continues, Gavir, here for the next several days. I should take a live look at a beautiful sunrise here over Midtown Atlanta. The sun doesn't look that bad at all with that helicopter flying there at the top of the screen, but it will produce a whole lot of heat later on today. As the kids head to school, welcome back to school in Atlanta. 76 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning, hot and humid, but no rain in your forecast, at least this morning, although later on this afternoon, an isolated shower or storm is possible after 2 o'clock today. So we do have a heat advisory. Does not include Metro Atlanta, but for those of you south of Atlanta, in Putnam County, in Jasper County, and also down in Upson County, you are under a heat advisory starting at lunchtime today through 8 o'clock this evening. And we mentioned these heat advisories. What exactly does it mean? It means your heat index, which is how it actually feels on your skin when you factor in the moisture. A heat index of at least 105 degrees is expected at some point today. Once that 105 is triggered, that's when a heat advisory is issued. So for those of you in Putnam, Jasper, and Upson counties, you can expect for sure the heat index to be at least 105 degrees, and some locations up to 108 degrees later on today. That's super dangerous. So again, make sure and drink plenty of water and try to avoid being outdoors for long periods of time. Now, even though we're not under a heat advisory in Metro Atlanta, it's going to be very close. Here's a look at the Futurecast heat index temperatures, and this is brand new data that we have here at 93 degrees. That's your heat index temperature at 1 o'clock today. But notice as we head throughout the afternoon, this is 3 o'clock. Your heat index in the city of Atlanta is 101 degrees, just barely under that 105 degree threshold. So still super hot in Atlanta. 103 degrees will be your heat index temperature in LaGrange. So again, make sure and drink plenty of water today. Once we start to go towards sunset, those heat index temperatures will start to drop a little bit. As far as why we are seeing so much heat, it's still technically summer in Metro Atlanta. So we have these upper level highs that build, and that's what's taking place right now. Under this area of high pressure, the air sinks, and as it sinks, it heats up, and that's why we're seeing so much heat. In fact, over the weekend, it was 96 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. In fact, over the past 4 days, we've been about 96 to 95 degrees. These are all the hottest days of the entire year, and we're going to add today to that list too. So the hottest temperatures we have seen all year long will continue today before we eventually start to see a little bit of a cool down as we head toward the middle of the week. And it's because that high pressure will break down a little bit, and as a result, you'll notice those highs gradually going from the mid 90s to the upper 80s as we head toward the end of the week. As far as your rain chances, the best chance of rain for the entire week will be on Wednesday, so circle that on your calendar.